Hi, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Jamara. Currently, I'm 20, and my life's a mess. So, let's dive right into it. Because I know you see by the title, I have a couple little notes here. Y'all probably can't read my handwriting. But, a couple little notes about, I just wanted to make sure the timeline was right, and I was telling y'all everything, correctly. Okay, so we are saying names. Okay, let's just start off by that. This is the third time about how I caught the girl that was living with me. What the fuck? I didn't catch her. How I found out the girl that was living with me gave my ex head on my couch while I was asleep upstairs. Okay, getting into it strong. The bitch who did it, her name is Melody. We just gonna start off there because I don't care. Y'all seen her in some of my other videos, which is crazy. Like, one of my older science videos. Yeah. Okay. So, I said, let's start off with the backstory. The girl, Melody. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so basically, the girl mom was getting kicked out. Like, they were getting evicted. They had the eviction notices. Everything was, caca-boom. Mind you, she had started talking about it, like, after prom-ish. Mind you, there was so much drama going in. Yeah, let me just start off with the backstory. So, this happened the summer of my senior year. So, I had just graduated. And, yeah. So, this girl, she was going through shit. Like, she was my friend. Like, that was literally my girl. Like, we had a whole little group. She was in my little group. We didn't have no falling outs all senior year. Like, I've only known her since junior year. So, I knew her for, like, a year, maybe 2 years max. Heavy on the max. Anyways. So, mind you, I've showed her this guy before. Like, in science class. I distinctly remember it. And she was like, ew, he's ugly as than a third. It be those bitches. It be those bitter ones. Anyways. So, I met her from school junior year. Mind y'all, this girl, she don't smoke, she don't drink, she don't do none of that. Like, it's cool. Like, if you don't. That's perfectly fine. So, let's fast forward to, how she gets to stay at my house. Obviously, she got evicted. At first, she didn't want to, come live with me. I already had my boy best friend that's here. He was living with me. That's another story time. But, yeah. He was already living with me at the time, so she didn't have a room. He was renting out the back room. So, I'm like, okay, you need somewhere to stay. You my friend. I'm not going to let you be homeless. You can come stay with me. So, like, we were sharing a room. Sometimes she would sleep on the couch or whatever. And, like, mind you, she was only in... Before the situation happened, she was only, in there for maybe 2 months. Like, not even 2 months max. It was a month. Like, going on 2. And, so, boom. Let me set the background. Mind y'all, I wasn't messing with this ex that came over to the house. Because I was still messing with my prom day. Okay? Mind you. So it was my cousin's death date. He obviously knew I was going to be sad. So he came over with a bottle and, some trees. But he came over with a bottle and some trees. So, I'm like, yeah, let's have a little game night. I invited some of my friends over. And we had a little kickback. Mind y'all, I'm pretty sure this happened on, like, a Sunday. Yeah, it definitely happened on a Sunday because I had my internship the next day. Mind y'all, we're all playing drinking games. We're all inebriated besides this girl, right? She's completely bone dry sober, right? So then I'm like, yo, I'm going to have to go to sleep soon, whatever. So before I get too litty, I'm like, let's discuss the rooms. I'm like, okay, so me, my sister, and a girl, Melody, I'm like, oh, we could all sleep in my room. And then the other 2 girls can have the back and the boys could just sleep downstairs. Boom. We had that figured out. Everybody wasn't playing. Everybody agreed to that when the time was there. Right? Keep with me. Y'all with me? Everybody agreed to that. So we're drinking, having fun. She's just over in like a little corner, you know. Mind y'all, I went to go to the kitchen to get something to drink. My ex followed me. He's like, your friend Melody keep looking at me and keep touching me. I'm like, that's just Melody. Like, what are you talking about? Mind y'all, the girl was a virgin. She probably still is. Ain't nobody want to get with her. But anyways, so he's like, I'm like, that's just Melody. Like, don't think nothing of it, cause you know, that's my friend. She thought he was ugly. Like the girl's a virgin. I'm like, okay, not thinking nothing of it. Not thinking flew right over my head. I don't know. The fuck? Okay. So then that happened. Fast forward. We're still drinking. At this time, it's getting late. I'm like, y'all, it's about to be 12 o'clock. I got to get up at 7 in the morning. You know, I'm going to have to call in the night. I'm like, y'all know where we sleeping? Everybody was like, yeah. Boom. I go upstairs. So I go upstairs. My little sister's already asleep. I moved my sister over to make a spot for the girl, Melody, in the bed. Let me draw y'all a diagram of the bed. Okay? So, let's say this was the bed. Okay. That's fucked up. Hold up. Well, let me try one more time. Okay. Let's say this was the bed, right? This is the bed. My sister's sleeping here. I don't know why her legs are so long. I'm sleeping over here. Melody was supposed to sleep here. She never came to bed. I woke up that morning. I'm getting ready for my internship, mind you, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, where the fuck did Melody sleep? Like, why did there's... Okay, whatever. I'm not thinking nothing of it. So, you know, I'm going about my day. I go downstairs. I see my ex sleep on the couch, and she sleep on the floor at the bottom of the couch. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, okay, whatever. So I'm like, that's weird. I had a little attitude. I'm not gonna lie. And I didn't even know anything happened yet. So I go upstairs. My friends notice that I'm awake. The 2 other girls that were there, they come in the, like, I'm literally about to take my morning piss. Y'all. Okay, I'm literally on the toilet. They knocking on the door. I'm like, yeah, come in. Like, are y'all okay? Like, what's going on? They're like, Jamar, we really need to talk to you. I'm like, okay, come in. They're like, so we don't know how to tell you this, but last night we caught Melody giving your ex head on the couch. I was like, what? And then after I said when they repeated, I said I'm not mad. I couldn't be mad at that moment, y'all. I couldn't be mad at that moment. I had too much to lose. I had to go to my internship. I had to go get a bag. And, you know, I was like, that's fucking crazy. So all day I was telling everybody, like, I'm like, bro, I cannot wrap my head around this. Like, this is crazy. Let's fast forward. Mind y'all, my ex was calling my mom. He's still over the house. She's still over the house. My little sister's still over the house. So I'm like, nah, like, this is not gonna cut it. Like, I'm already pissed. Mind you, I had a whole long day. I went in, right? My internship was in Center City. I was living in Chester at the time. So it took me like an hour and a half to fucking get there. So I was up out the door by 8 to be there by 9:30. I did not walk in the house until like 6:30. So I'm already heated. I'm ready to roll a blunt. I'm like, bro, I don't got no fucking raps, bro. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the store and something. Whatever. The corner store of my house was closed, so I was already pissed off, so I had to go in the house. I come in the house, this girl is laid on the couch, one leg up, sitting there like she owned a place. I'm like, hell nah. I'm like, you're mighty comfortable. Oh yeah, blah blah blah. Okay. Now you're testing me. So I leave. I go to the store, get my wraps. I'm on the phone with my best friend. I'm like, bestie, what the fuck is we gonna like? This bitch is like, she like beat that bitch ass and stuff. I'm like, I really could beat that bitch ass. Like, I really could beat that bitch ass. But I was trying to get my little sister to do it because I'm freshly 18. The girl, was she 18? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was 18, but I had my internship and all this other shit. My mom was not home. My mom was at work. If my mom was there, I bet you I would have whooped that bitch ass, and my mom would have been on my side. Say less. Like, okay. So, I go to the store. I brought my weed with me, so I'm walking back, and I'm rolling up. So, I spark it. I walk in the house. I said, y'all, I went off on this girl. I went off. Because I'm like, how the fuck is you sitting there? You just had his, now you're, yeah. Like, what are you just sitting there for? Like, you own the fucking house. Bitch, you don't pay bills. You gave me $45 one fucking time for a Wi-Fi bill. Fuck is you talking about? Like, I went off. Then, I'm sitting there arguing with her. I start arguing at my ex, like, you're a fucking weirdo. How you come over here my cousin's death day and do some grimy ass shit like that? You're a fucking weirdo. Like, I don't fucking care. He the type, he don't like getting yelled at. So he stood up, and we're yelling back and forth. I look over, this bitch is laughing. Oh, you think shit's funny? You think she's funny? Yeah, I'm gonna crash out. So I went upstairs. I threw all her shit downstairs. I said, get all this bitch. I get the fuck out of my house. I'm like, but I came 2 steps to hitting that bitch. And my ex did not get in my face like he did. And I was arguing with him back to back. Like, we was toe to toe. I was pushing him. I was damn near about to hit him. But I know this nigga got hella sisters. I'm not about to do that to myself. I'm not. I'm a little bit smarter than that. Just a little bit. But, okay. And I wish I record on these days. Like, bro, it should be blowing me. Like, so after I threw all her stuff down the steps, I had to throw it outside. And then that was a whole big thing. She tried to come back a couple days later while I wasn't there, texting my little sister. Fuck are you texting my little sister for, bitch? I will beat you the fuck up. Like, that's where I crossed the line. That's where, if she came back to my house again, I would have beat the brakes off her. Because you're not about to sit here and text my sister. Bitch, when you sat there on the fucking couch and gave that nigga multiple, they call her more than once. Yeah. Clock that T, y'all. Clock that T. They call her more than once. She was in there, mind you, she was the only sober person during a party, right? And this also what happened. She told my boy best friend, mind you, nobody wanted her. She was trying to give my boy best friend. Nah. He was like, nah, like, you're just not my type, whatever. But she told my boy best friend that night, she was like, yeah, I can't wait for you to get drunk so I can take advantage of you. That makes me think that you took advantage of my ex. And I'm not gonna lie. If y'all, I gotta get this video. I'ma ask the girl that told me if she still got the video. Mans was half asleep on the couch and she was playing with his hands like this. Like this. He's literally inebriated, fucking on cloud 420. Sitting there and you, bitch, okay. But you know that bitch, I don't know, she was living out of car. I told her sister come get her, whatever, somebody came, got her. Bada boom, bada boom. Put that bitch out. I do wish, nah, because I really could have did some damage to that girl. But, you know, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And, you know, comment what other story times y'all want. I was going to do a story time about how I got kicked out at 19. Or a story time about how my mom left me and my little sister in a car after she totaled it. She literally got out the car and ran from us. Well, from the scene. I was going to do a story time about how I lost my virginity. I don't know. If y'all want that, let me know. Or story time. I already did a story time about how I stabbed my ex. I did a story time about how I pepper sprayed my ex. A story time about how I got my first apartment. Or little stuff like that. Let me know, y'all.